Hello and welcome to a tip and a sip. And tonight we got some Bojangles sweet tea. We'll go ahead and get that sip out of the way with all the tips that we have coming to you this evening. But today we are live and we got the Bojangles sweet tea. Like I said, sometimes it's great, sometimes not so great, but that's all right. But we're live to you, and today, we're going to discuss how to hire a realtor. Now, do you get your brother or sister who just got into real estate? Do you have a friend that is in real estate? Do you go with the neighbor's agent that just moved in? How much do they charge? Well, let's discuss all that. Ready, set, and go. All right. So, number one tip, read the reviews. See what the people are saying about them online or in their brochures that they might have. Find out what is going on. Are people excited with what they do? Do they give them 5 stars? Do they give them 2 thumbs up? Or is it a matter of mixed feelings? Now, again, it's not something that you just want to, I saw a 3-star review and I'm good to go. I saw a 1-star review. Look and see what the agent is doing for the clients. How are the clients happy with that particular agent? So number one, read online reviews and look at the brochures that they send out and all the information that's out there for you. Number two, stalk them on social media. See what they have to say. See what's on their page and maybe even stalk them personally. I'll be honest with you, I don't do a whole lot on Facebook anymore as far as personal goes, just with everything that's going on. But, see what they have out there. See what they're talking about. See what they got going on for you as a client or a potential client. See, interactions that they have. Now, I'll go through and I love to see what's going on in my clients' lives, my friends and family's lives and everything like that. But, at the end of the day, what's going on with that? So number two, stalk them on social media. Number three, look at what they've sold. Look at the descriptions. In fact, here in a moment, I might even try and show you one of the descriptions that I have coming up. Does it make you want to see the house? Does it pique your interest in what's going on with the house? And is the information correct in the MLS? I can't tell you how many times that I go to look up a house that, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and they just put a 1-bathroom, and so I miss out on this nice house for my client because the information was put in wrong. So that's one of the things that you want to check out and see is make sure that they have homes that they have sold, homes that they've helped clients buy, but what kind of descriptions are they? Does it pique your interest? Does it whet your appetite? Okay. Speaking of whetting my appetite. There we go. So, number 4, YouTube. Kind of with the social media, but what does their YouTube say? Are they giving information or are they, just showing you homes? In fact, give me a second and I'm going to share my screen. There we go. So here's my YouTube channel. Hopefully this is where you're at. You might be on Facebook. I'm not sure how you found me, but, Sweet Tea Realty, tips, sips, and top 5s living around the Wilmington and Southeast North Carolina beaches. New videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today is a Wednesday, so we're doing a live sip and tip right now. My top video right now is how to price your house. Home pricing strategies. Go into all that. That was a couple days ago. Some upcoming live streams. Like I said, I do lives 5 days a week. Or 3 days a week, and then 2 videos, but uploading 5 times a week. First thing, my tips and sips. Like I said, Sweet Tea Realty, that's what I'm all about. Here's where my lives go. Here's the current tips and sips that I have. The most current one is with Ryan. Great guy. Insurance, some good information there. My 5s in the Wilmington area, in the Brunswick Beach area, and in the Topsail area. So hitting on all that. So got different top 5s. And then information for sellers, a little information about me, a seller's guide, selling your house, some videos underneath there, and then information for buyers. 5 easy steps to buy in 15 different videos, several different areas. Things you need to know about living in Southeast, North Carolina. So, shorts, virtual tours. Again, I have virtual tours on here, but it's not from a standpoint of that's the only thing that I have on here. I'm trying to give information out to my friends, family, neighbors, and then down here, live market updates. This is where you can go back and I kind of keep these up for a little while. As you can see, I've just started doing them. March and April's up, but it's one of those things that I'm wanting to do for you guys. The other thing that I am doing is, the next tip is, do they have a marketing plan? What do they have going on for you? So here is some of my marketing plans. So first off, I like to show where other and most agents come from. So basically, they're not spending a whole lot of money. They're asking for about 5%. Some of them even ask 6%. And again, that's all negotiable. We had that tip and a sip a couple weeks ago where we were discussing, some of that information. But if you're looking at 2.5% on each side, 300,000, the list commission 7,500, and of course, they don't get all that. I don't get all that. Everybody gets to dip their hand in. Coldwell Banker, Seacoast Advantage, where you do your work and everything along those lines. But this is where I come in. I don't just say I'm going to offer 6% or 6.5% or 7%, and you're just going to have to stick with it. I go into what's going to cost me money, and I show you. So down here, sales price $300,000 at 6%, or what I call bless your heart, and not a bless your heart, but a true how I feel about you. Bless your heart. And with that said, 3% on each side at $300,000, total cost $900 is what's coming out of my pocket of what I'm going to be doing to take care of you guys. So you see that. So listing commissions $9,000. Now again, up here at the $5,000. You saw that they make $7,500. So yes, there's an extra $1,500 gained. But by the time total cost comes out, there's only a $600 net gain. So for $600 more than what you would be paying somebody else, basically, I'm doing all of this for you guys. And of course, each one goes up. The next one's Grandma's Cooking, and information's here, and then Certified Southern. So that is where I take care of a lot of information. Also, one of the things that I do is I have websites that I'll put out for certain, depending on what level that you want to go with. Here's a lot that I have right now up in Pelican Walk. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hampstead, we just brought the price down a little while ago. 0.77 acres, extraordinary views. Look at the pictures. Look at some of these views that the camera was able to get. And again, the camera doesn't do it justice, I'll be honest with you. It just doesn't. Oh, there's one of my pups talking to one of the pups outside. But it shows you the area. Here you are right here on the Intercoastal Waterway. But I have website that will get you that information also. And let me kind of get back over here. There we go. And get my notes back up in front of me. So that's some of the information that I wanted to show you guys. Those are some things that I do. So the marketing plan. How much do they charge and why? I just showed you. If I go above 6%, and 6% is where I start, but I show where I am doing more than what most typical agents do, but why I do those. So there's the 3-tier plans, and like I said, some of them include a website that you saw with lot 12, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. I have one coming up. In fact, let me go ahead and pull this up for a second and read this to you. So one of the things that I was talking about, and I'm going to share back with here in a moment. Let's see here. I apologize. So one of the things that I was talking about is, whenever you're looking at their solds and looking at the descriptions of the homes, do they also, what kind of, stuff off the internet are they going to do? So let me go back and share this. So here is one of my flyers that I call, it's just a flyer book to me, but It's much more than just an MLS page. MLS page has, all the descriptions and everything like that. And that's what, most agents usually print up to give to their client. But what I like to do is I like to name the house. So here's a beautiful home, the Disney movie home. If you fold this over, so this is upside down, but obviously if you fold it closed, here is the house right here. I'm not going to give you any price or anything, but we can go live tomorrow. But let me just read you what I have for the actual home. This home was almost named the Lion King due to seller's last name. It's Lion. Then all signs pointed to the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. But we have no witch, and there's plenty of storage, and don't need a wardrobe. So we went with the Disney movie home. Is this home full of Disney items? No, but it's fun and fancy free. The home inside out can speak for itself because it's not like the Haunted Mansion. Don't get tangled in this strange world, but if you wish, you had the world's best house. So go with your instinct and buy this Beauty and the Beast of a home. Seated in the beloved Windsor Park, you will say hello again to everyone walking your 101 Dalmatians by the pond or while making a splash in the pool. This 3-bed, 2-bath home is where the heart is, and you'll find plenty of room for the crew and to park your cars. This enchanted home has a brave floor plan, and it has the master bedroom on one side and the other 2 rooms on the other, which makes meeting up in the living area a miracle. Because of this split, you can be a sleeping beauty while you were sleeping after telling some bedtime stories. Out back, you and the shaggy dog can enjoy the earth, even if that darn cat gets in the way, because there is plenty of room under the retractable awning on the great tile patio. Back inside through the dining room, you can prep a meal in the crazy beautiful kitchen. This home might be gone in 60 seconds, so get the game plan together and step up. You have nothing to lose. Don't be like Dumbo. We're not asking for a blank check, but we want you taking care of business and enjoying your new paradise. Before and after, the summer magic comes and goes. Don't get into big trouble with your significant other. Show them you are unbreakable. We've seen prices rise and go sky high, but do a quick double take and buy this home. Now, did you spot all 45 homes? If so, then you can see how great this house is, and that is Southern Living personified. Now, what I am looking at with that and my thought plan is, of course, I want to, make them read the description of the house. I want them to have fun with it. Now, hopefully, some people are going to go back and go, 45? And now they're going to be going back and rereading and everything. And it's going to get to the point to where they're going to be like, let's go take a look at this house. Even though I have some pictures up and and it'll be in the MLS and everything where they can see, there is a very, very good chance that people are going to come take a look at it with some fun descriptions and having fun with it. So look at what they have sold. What kind of descriptions? Does it make you want to go see it? The information in the MLS correct? That's number 3. Number 4, YouTube channel. Showed you that. Are we giving information, or is it just listing after listing of a walkthrough? Is it great information for you? Number 5, do we have a marketing plan? What do they charge? One of the things that I also like to do is whenever I am getting ready to meet with a client is I do a pre-listing gift box with a bunch of great information, some giveaways in there and everything, but some stuff that we don't necessarily need to talk about at our listing consultation, but is great information that I believe that you'll want to know and have. And then there are a couple things in there that you can go ahead and write down some questions that you might have based off the information given. Instead of us sitting down for 3 hours at a time, we're sitting down within a reasonable time and having those conversations. So that is number 5. Number 6, do friends, family, and neighbors recommend them? So that was one of the questions that I kind of started with. Brother, sister, they just got in. Do I let them? A friend, do I let them have it? The neighbor's agent. So this is what I have to say about that. I like to work by referral. So I like working with my friends, family, neighbors, and of course, clients. And here's one of the reasons why I like that. Because there's a trust that is already there, you know that I am not trying to take you for a ride. At the end of the day, I want you sitting on your front porch sipping sweet tea. And what I have is a client appreciation program. So once we're done buying and selling, if you want to stay in contact with me, I want to stay in contact with you. Because if I have done a great job for you, then you're going to refer your friends and family to me. So it's one of those things that, once Billy Bob says, Paul Sweet Tea Realty, one of the best guys, then go through and read my reviews, my 5-star reviews, and then stalk me on social media. Like I said, not a whole lot there, but, go ahead and take a look. Look at what I've sold. Look at my descriptions. My YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm not just posting, here's this. I'm trying to help friends, family, and clients out with information. Okay, I have a marketing plan. I don't just come in and go, I'm offering 7% because I am that great of a guy, or I'm offering 1% because I don't like to eat. And that's a lie, obviously. You know that I love to eat. I love my sweet tea. So, it is okay to help a brother and sister out if they know what they're doing, if they got good people around them. Using a neighbor, I'm all about word of mouth. I really am. And that's okay. And here's one of the reasons why I say, where that's tip number 6, I go to tip number 7, and that is sit down and talk with them. That's not a hard thing. Go ahead and do a listing consultation with them. It's okay to talk to several different agents. The only thing that I always ask is, can I go first? Because 9 times out of 10, whenever I go first, I know you're going to choose me because of what I have to offer you as a friend, family, neighbor, and client. So, whenever we have the listing consultation, I go over one of the things that, you might be asking also, if I'm trying to hire a realtor, what's the difference between a realtor and a real estate agent? Does a real estate agent cost less compared to a realtor? Well, again, it's one of those where I am part of a governing body that, has ethics, and I am bound to those. Also, with the company that I work with, Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage, I'm need to be part of that also. And so it's just one of those things where it is an extra step so that you know that you are being taken care of and I'm not just taking you for a ride. So with that said, there are 7 tips to help you hire a realtor. I hope that helps. If there's any other questions that you have, feel free to comment. Any concerns that you might have, put in there, put in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of those questions that you have, and maybe even give you a talk, and maybe let's do a listing consultation. All right. If you would, like, subscribe, comment below, like I was saying. Help my channel get out so I can help your neighbors get the information so that they can be informed and good sellers and buyers just like you. All right. At the end of the day, we want you sitting on your front porch sipping sweet tea. So with that said, folks, you have a wonderful day and God bless.